Hey, what's up? Adam Chandler here in Denver, Colorado. And as if you're watching this video right now, you are seeing my Twitter page. It's twitter.com/Adam Chandler. This is video number 2 about how I generated 14,456 social media followers in the last 90 days. And you'll actually see Twitter. I just in the last 90 days, 10,660 new followers. Facebook 889, Instagram 2,907 in the last 60 days, and then here are my accounts where you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and we'll get back to that in just a minute. But I just wanted to show you that total following 14,456 in the last 90 days. That was 90 days of the first video. It's been a few days since I made the first video. If you look right here, you'll actually see it's actually 11,882 followers that I had in the last 90 days just on Twitter. And that's one of the cool things about this is that if you do it consistently, the following grows so much faster. Like you build momentum, and the momentum compounds. So like you'll see right here, as I'm shooting this video, it's the 17th. Yesterday on the 16th, I went from 43,308 followers to 43,579 followers. That's a difference of 272 followers. So before I was averaging about 200 followers a day, and then yesterday it jumped from to 272 followers. So I think by continuing to do the strategy that I'm teaching you in this training series, I think it'll be no time before I'll be getting 500 new followers a day, and that's just Twitter. That's not even talking about what's happening on Instagram and on Facebook. Okay, so this is video number 2. To watch part 1, if you haven't watched part 1 yet, then there's going to be a link somewhere around here, in the description, or if you're watching this on my blog, there'll be links to part 1 where you can review that. Part 2, I'm going to introduce you to the actual tool that I use to rapidly grow this social media following of targeted prospects, so that you can have more traffic, more leads, and do it for free and build more authority in your business, right? So in video number 2, I'm going to introduce you to the tool, and then in video number 3, which will complete this little series about how I generated 14,000 however many followers in the last 90 days, which by the time we get to video 3, it'll be significantly larger than that, right? In video number 3, I'm actually going to talk about content, what to post, when to post, and how to turn those followers into new leads and new sales in your business. But for right now, like I said, I'm gonna share with you. I wanted to kind of set the stage for this video. Follow along with me here, because now I'm going to introduce you to the tool that I use to make this process go so much faster. Okay, so this is a tool called unfollowers.com. That's unfollowers.com. Now you're seeing here, I've got my my Instagram account right here. I've got my Twitter account right here, and then right here I have a source account. So like I said in the last video, you're going to want to find leaders, find other people that have large followings in your niche. So for me, it's home-based business. So I find, people that have large home-based business following, and follow their people, because their people are your target market. Their people are, the network marketers, the internet marketers, the home business people that we're looking for, right? So for right now, and this changes a lot, but right now it's this guy that I know called Mark Lalonde, and he's got a large audience on Twitter. So I am, I'm following his people, and I'm using him as my source for following. And I've changed the source maybe 7 different times in the last few months. I've followed Ray Higdon, Diane Hockman, other Eric Worre, right? A few others that I can't think of right now. Right now, I'm following this guy Mark Lalonde, because again, he has a large Twitter following of home business professionals. Now, let's go into my Instagram for just a minute. So I'm just going to click here for Instagram, and you're actually going to see all the people that are not following me back on Instagram. But then I could go down here and I can go copy followers, right? So if I just copy somebody who I know has a large home business following on Instagram is April Marie Tucker, right? Then I can find all the people that are following April Marie Tucker, and I can follow them, right? Instagram has limits of, and I've already followed certain people on Instagram right now. So I've got to wait a while before I can follow any more people on Instagram. But I just wanted to show you, this is how I'd be following people that follow April Marie Tucker, and then it takes just a few minutes. Boom, 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 boom. I just hit follow, and some of those people are going to follow me back. Another thing that's important on Instagram is creating content and putting content out there, putting hashtags on your content on your Instagram posts. That was something that we talked about in the last video, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in video number 3. So now let's actually just go back to the dashboard. I'm going to go into Twitter because that's where the real, the huge growth is happening right now for me personally. And I'll go down to, so here's my account. And then if I want to get the source account, then I click right here. So there's my source, the guy I just told you about, right? And now, okay, now it pulls up him. I'm just going to change this to fast follow, right? And now it's going to show me all the people that are following Mark. So again, these are home business owners, these are professionals, and I'm just going to hit follow, 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 and that's how I'm following about 1,000 people a day. And then every few days I go and I clean out all the people that are not following me back, right? It's basically, that's what I'm doing to grow my audience. And this is just part of my daily routine. This is something that I do, to build my business and to build my social media following on a daily basis. There's all kinds of features in here of what you can do to get people that are more engaged. Like you can follow people that have tweeted in the last 7 days. Like only show me people that follow this guy that have not tweeted in the last 7 days. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just following a bunch of people on a daily basis. Every few days, I clean it out to make room for even more people. And that's basically what I've done, either doing it manually or doing it using a tool like this, like Unfollowers. And that's what I've done to build this audience of 43,000, at this point, 43,600 Twitter subscribers. And then, I just for the sake of time, I'm going to show you some of the things that I'm doing inside this tool to increase the people that are actually visiting my website and clicking the link and becoming a lead. So how I'm actually turning these visitors and all these new social media followers into free leads for my business. I'll share that with you in the next video, and I'll also share with you another couple of tools that I use to really streamline and automate this process and just get a ton of content in front of these people, turn them from new leads into new sales in my business. So for right now, that's where we're going to leave this video. We'll be back in the next video where we'll talk about, like I said, how to turn those new subscribers into new customers and team members in your business. Again, you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/AdamChandler, Instagram.com/NewWorldMarketing, and then Facebook.com/MeetAdamChandler. And then if you guys, building this social media following can create huge growth and momentum in your business. And I'm actually doing a 5-week coaching program starting in December of this year that's going to lead into the Mile High Mastermind live event in January, and everything, the Mile High Mastermind live event, as well as the 5-week coaching program in December. It is all designed to help you just create explosive business growth in 2016. Just have a transformational, phenomenal year of profits and growth in your business. And you can learn about that at meetadamchandler.com/MHM for Mile High Mastermind. So go to meetadamchandler.com/Mile High Mastermind, and I'll show you how I can, help you create some serious momentum, build a huge following, a huge audience, more authority in your business going into the new year, and then how to hit the ground running in your business in January, which will set the stage for the entire year of profits and growth in your business. So again, meetadamchandler.com/Mile High Mastermind. Go there right now, and I'll see you in video number 3. Talk to you soon.